old. And I had money in the bank, and I asked my dad if I could buy that car, um, and then have it for when I was old enough to drive, because I had the money in the bank for my paper routes and stuff. And he was kind of cool about that. He took me down. Well, let's go look at the car, you know. So I sure was going to say no.
At
So
12 years old?
well, I'm sure it was a 63 and a half Ford, which came out right before September of 1963, and I was born in '52, so I was
Look at
just
these girls.
11 or 12 years old. Yeah.
What?
They're totally uninterested in this
We're,
really juicy material here.
women multitask.
Okay.
We are.
They're listening. You're listening?
And
I know the story.
yeah, I'm sure
Okay.
Donna's heard it 100 times.
You know, some of the stuff might go in the film.
So he said, well, my dad said, no, you know, that's a pretty nice car. My dad was really into cars. He had old cars and fixed them all up
Oh,
and stuff.
cool.
He didn't fix them up, but he, worked on them all the time.
Hmm.
And always did his own mechanic stuff. And he said, I think, it'd be good for you to have a car, because he started driving when he was 7
Wow.
on the farm, the tractor and the Model T.
Oh, cool.
They didn't have driver's licenses back then, so he could drive the Model T to school when he was like, in junior high or grade school.
Wow.
Boy, that really tells you something about the culture back
Yeah,
then.
way different back then. So he was really cool about thinking I should have a car, actually, which blew me away. And so, but not that car, because they talked about all the cars I've had. I've never had a car nearly that nice. The one that we
Wow.
looked at.
63.
Well, it was brand new, all
Yeah.
souped up from the dealer.
Wow.
It hadn't been. It was a brand new car.
Mm.
So, it was a year old. It was a trade-in. So yeah, I was 14. It wasn't the year '63 that we looked at the car, but that's the year the car was. But yeah, it was like a year or two later.
Okay, Don. We have to get back to the motorcycles because I'm running out of
Oh,
battery.
but that's
No,
yeah.
no. I'm
So
just telling you.
instead of buying and that car was $1,000. Instead of buying $1,000 car, I bought that $20 Hudson. And so I figured all the money I saved, I went out and bought a motorcycle and didn't tell my dad.
Oh
Oh
wow.
wow.
Right after I bought the car.
Wow, it's like Christmas, huh?
For me. Till my dad found out. And he made me sell the bike.
He
Oh, he
did?
did?
Yeah.
The yellow Triumph?
Hmm. I didn't even have a driver's license.
You
And I was
didn't have.
driving it to school and everything.
Okay, so just digress for a minute about the Hudson, and then move on to your second bicycle or motorcycle.
Well, huh? Digress about the Hudson?
Yeah, I'd like to know about that car. It's, what did you call your friends would call it a
Turd? Or an upside down turd, or a turd in an upside down bathtub? It was a pretty ugly car, but it was cool because it was about 80 feet long. The front seat was about the size of that couch.
wow.
I'm making that up, but it was
Yeah,
extremely big car,
yeah.
and comfortable. Back, you could put your feet out like that in the back
Wow, really? Do that again. Yeah.
seat. But so yeah, bought that, and it didn't run. So that was what my dad was doing. He was teaching me how to work on cars. So he figured, well, by the time you can get this car running, you're gonna know a lot about cars.
Oh, I see.
Which was true.
Oh, it took a lot to
I
get
had
it
to put a new
running.
transmission in it, new drive shaft, new differential. I had to put new brakes in it. I had to put a new gas tank in it.
Wow.
I had to put a new radiator in it, and a new water pump, and then rebuild the carburetor to get it running. So that was all the stuff that I learned how to do when I was 14
Wow.
and 15.
That's a lot of stuff, just even the transmission.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. And then the frame was cracked on it, so my dad showed me how to weld the frame,
Wow.
which is, good stuff to know. I don't weld, but
Yeah, really. That car was like a whole education, huh?
yeah, it was like a car school.
Yeah. Okay, now, so what did you do about the bike you sold? You had to,
I had to sell it when my dad found out about it. Somebody told on me.
did you did you have it hidden for a while?
Yeah, I had it at my friend Jim Maltby's house for about a year.
Wow.
Wow.
And you'd
You
ride
had him
around
for
on
a
it?
long time.
Yeah, and his dad never questioned it. Why is Don's bike here? Oh, he doesn't have a garage to put it in, which we did have a garage. So. But his dad, okay.
Okay, so you had the car, but you still wanted a bike too, right?
Oh yeah.
So what did you
Not like
do?
either or.
Okay, you wanted both. So what did you do about it?
About
Getting a bike, a
a
second
second
bike.
one? Oh
Yeah.
well, I didn't buy another one until I got out of until I quit going to college, and I was working because yeah, I just started working in 1972 for the city, and all I had was a bicycle when I went to work there. So that was the first thing I bought after I got a couple paychecks. First thing I bought was a set of clothes, and the second thing was my motorcycle.
You didn't have a car then?
Mm-mm.
How far away was work?
Oh, about a mile and a half,
Oh, not that
not very
far.
far.
Okay, so what kind of motorcycle did you get?
A '68 Harley Sportster.
Wow. This was in 72?
Yeah, so it was 4 years old, I guess.
Almost brand new, huh?
No, actually, it was in parts. The guy had run it. He drove it a lot, and he wore the engine out. It had a lot of miles on it. I only paid $1,000 for it, which was pretty cheap. But it didn't run, so I had to rebuild the engine.
You did that yourself?
Yeah. A friend of mine helped me too. Another guy who was hanging around with it was in the bike, so he and I took the bike apart and rebuilt the engine and fixed it all up and put it back together. So
So your experience working on the Hudson kind of paid off?
yeah. Well, good mechanical experience. You have those old things that aren't in tip-top shape. You can't do it without it.
Got forced to.
Yeah, unless you got tons of money to pay people.
Yeah. So what was that? Describe that bike a little bit.
Um, Sportster is 889 cubic centimeters.
Uh,
Um, it was pretty basic. It had straight pipes, and it was chopped too. The frame was raked 4 inches on it. My Triumph was raked about 11 or 12 inches,
okay, and this one
and then
was
this was raked 4 inches. You know, here's like a normal fork, and there's a
right.
4 inch rake and a
Right.
12-inch rake or whatever. So the front wheel just keeps moving out farther.
So it was a modest rake.
Yeah, yeah, they had just a little bit longer forks on the front, and it had the big high handlebars too, which I actually took off and put lower handlebars on because they were way too high. We call them ape hangers, where you
Wow.
got to ride with your hands above your head. It looks cool, but they're stupid. And that
So
was just basically a plain old bike. It wasn't fancy. It just had an engine and straight pipes. A lot like my Triumph was just kind of a basic bike, a chopper,
bigger though, right?
bigger engine.
Hmm.
I think my Triumph was faster though. I really do. That thing hauled butt.
Wow.
It was a 600, and the Harley was an 889, I think. So,
Hmm.
but that 600 Triumph was fast. It had two carburetors on it, one for each cylinder. And the Harley only had one carburetor, and I think that was one of the big differences was the amount of fuel you could run through it to get it cranking.
Did it have pretty much the same sound as your present bike?
The Harley did. The Triumph was quieter.
Oh.
It actually had baffles in the pipes, so it wasn't quite as loud. The Harley had just pure straight pipes. This one has slight baffles in it. It's not quite as my other bike was a little louder than this one. My
But
first Harley.
other than the volume, though, did the sound, would they both sound the same?
This one's deeper.
Oh, it's deeper.
It's got a bigger engine. It's like, makes
Yeah. Hmm.
a little deeper. It's pretty subtle,
Yeah.
but
This is your third bike?
yeah, not counting my Schwinn.
Okay.
So tell me, what is it like when you make a new